Hello and welcome to my 100% playthrough of Scythe. This is Map23, Anger, and as you can see you've got 83 monsters, but no secrets. So let's grab the Berserk Pack, teleport into the main arena, get the super shotgun, take out the turret chain gunner, and then hug the wall over here. And the plan here is to draw over any barons that we have and get them hit by some distant projectiles so that they start helping us. Okay, so there's a bit of movement there, which looks good. I'm going to shoot my way through and get the rocket launcher. And I'm going to try and deal with the turret archvile. It's a real pain. And you can see it's targeting me straight away. I've got no respite whatsoever. Let's get a bit of cover here for a second. And I'm going to go and repeat. Okay, let's go. So get cover for a second. Let's get out of the way. I really want that archvile down because it got so much visibility of the whole arena. It makes it really challenging. Good. Okay, we've got another one in here actually, so let's deal with that one while we're at it. And then a couple of rockets to soften, and then I'm going to go for the super shotgun to save some of my heavy artillery. Okay, let's grab all these bits and pieces. Well, lots of plasma lying around. Let's grab all them. Just be aware everything's going to be pathing in here, which makes it a bit miserable, so don't get penned up too heavily. Infighting would be nice, but there's lots of different levels here, which makes it challenging. And there could be revenants and things outside that'll be shooting from a distance, so just be careful with that. Oh, didn't even see you. I was going to say I'm going to run across there without taking damage. Didn't quite manage that. Let's get the revenants in. Got a couple of revenants there. And I'd really like them to get an infight with the Baron. Come on. That'll do. That's a start at least. Okay, watch the rockets. Okay, that rocket might be useful. If I can get it moving. No. Come on, Rev. Ah, just missed it. Okay, it's moving. Let's see if... Oh, okay. Okay, it's down. Okay, just make sure you've picked up all your ammo. Ammo can be really tight here, so just going to have a quick scrounge. Looks good. We also have the health in here, so if we've picked this up first and just run back and pick that up, I think that will do just fine. If we've got imps over here, now is not the worst time in the world to take them out. Can get them from inside as well, doesn't really make much of a difference. Okay. Ready for the next section in here. When you walk in, it lowers the pedestal, so we can get the chain gun. Just watch the shells and things as you walk through this area, because it's going to be important to pick them all up. And then I want to wake up the Baron. Come on, Baron. And I want it infighting here. Come on, Revenant. Ah, thought it was homing, but it wasn't. I think that's not going to be so easy to do. Maybe we'll just move on. Okay. Just line stuff up in here. We've got an archvile in this area, so just be careful. I just like to take that down as quickly as I can. There we go. Just show yourself to get a bit of infighting going. Okay. Let's get the Revenant down from in here. That's nice. Oh, I'm tempted to just let them get on with it, to be honest. Let's flip this switch. It gives us a key just once we get up to the top up here. Okay, they're still going. Got a Revenant in here. Let's take it out. Okay, and that blue key was lowered by the switch we hit. So I might just go back here and make sure this is all tidied up. No point in leaving stuff alive. Just be careful with the geometry here, you can get snagged and hung up pretty easily. Okay. So this is all looking pretty neat. I don't think there's anything else in here. Okay. Well, some shells here, definitely worth coming back for. Okay, let's keep moving. So we got the blue key, we can open the blue door. Blue door is not a very nice door to open because it's got two cyber demons sitting in it. So let's get that open, let's get them moving. I want both of them to come out into this arena so I can get in and hit the switch behind them. So let's get them in there. Stay close to the front wall because you'll take splash damage to the back if you're not careful. Get past them, into the room they came from, flip the switch. That starts bringing monsters in, which is good. So let's get some infight. Oh wow, that was perfect timing. Okay. So lots of aggroing in there, which is nice. Let's keep that going. I'm going to have to do some tidy up myself once they finish that off, so let's get the BFG on. Not too worried about individual imps or stuff like that. The red key is available behind me as well, if you haven't seen that. Now I really want to be efficient with my plasma here. So I'm just trying to get them in good shape, lined up in a reasonable way. I'm probably a little bit closer than I'd normally like to get. Okay. Dying anytime soon would be preferable. Okay, I prefer to keep the rest of that plasma, to be honest. So let's super shotgun the rest. Getting a bit nervous right now, to be honest, because I'm worried to get hung up in geometry here. But this should be nearly dead. There we go. Okay, grab the red key. Over here we've got an arch file to deal with in here. I'm going to go rockets on this one and keep my cells. So just don't let it out, I think is the main thing. Okay, don't worry about overshooting them. And when I flip this switch, you're going to get an arch file at the end. So let's get that going. Let's get right up against it in case it targets me. That's all kills and all secrets. And that last switch raises this so we can get up top and hop into the exit. Well, I've had a lot of fun with this one. This is a lot easier than the previous map. For whatever reason, I was grinding the previous one quite a lot. Key things for me here are that open area, get it under control at the start by taking down the third arch file and the third chain gunner. Once the two of them are down, it gets a little bit easier. Move into the area with the BFG, take down the other arch file, and then just slowly take down the remaining monsters in that area and progress into the next section. Next section is fine. I do a lot of infighting in this just because I've had a couple of practice runs where I started running out of ammo, so nothing too challenging in that till you get to the blue door. When you open the blue door and you get your two cyber demon, I just run out of ammo there every time. So I tend to bring them out, flip the switch, get the rest of the monsters in, get them to do all the cleanup for me, and then take them down. And then once you've taken them down, you've got two arch files left. So, you know, I would say keep a plasma shot for that last arch file, because I died. I'll put an outtake for it, but I died on the last arch file in a recent run, so that memory is still pretty fresh. So I kept a plasma shot for that. But really enjoyed this one. It is a bit tough, you need to run it a couple of times to get a feel for the map and the flow and where you get your weapons and things like that, because the opening section is very, very heavy if you don't know where you're going. But once you get a hand at that, it becomes an awful lot more straightforward and definitely very, very enjoyable. So I've enjoyed it. Hope you guys have too, and I'll see you in the next one. And there's one more arch file over here. No, that was the last enemy on the map. Just threw me, but I ran out of BFGs. I wanted one more shot for that arch file and I didn't get it. So let's try that one again.